Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Welcome to the Amphitheatre of K.E.D.E.A in the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki for our second Greek-Romanian seminar on geotechnical and earthquake engineering, titled Lessons Learned from Earthquake and Geotechnical Failures. We have established this cooperation with the Romanian Geotechnical Society since 2022. This has led to a first Romanian Greek seminar that we had in Bucharest in March 2025, which was a very successful seminar, and its natural continuation is today's event that we have the privilege to have our distinguished guests and lecturers that will make their presentation throughout the day. Without further delay, I will welcome to the stand Professor Batali, the President of the Romanian Geotechnical Society, to address the audience. Loretta.
Thank you very much, Mihalis, and thank you very much. Good morning to everyone. Dear colleagues and especially dear friends, I'm so glad that I can be today with you, continuing our already long-lasting cooperation. Of course, in a more structured form, we started in 2022, but it was even before, together with Yorgos Belokas, and after that, with Mihalis. And during the time, we developed this cooperation, and we started to speak about a possible bilateral event. And today, we are here at the second edition of our bilateral seminar about earthquake and geotechnical engineering. So many things are linking us. So not only from professional point of view, both from earthquake point of view or geotechnical field of activity, but also between academics, between the professionals, for not mentioning the cultural and historical linking that we have. There are many common roots, let's say, and this can be seen also in our cooperation. So as we mentioned before, myself and Mihalis, this is the second edition. The first edition of our bilateral event happened back in March this year, where about 120 Romanian colleagues attended the event and had the discuss with Professor George Gazetas, Professor Kyriazis Pitilakis, and also Yorgos Belokas and other local experts and specialists in the field of earthquake and geotechnical engineering. The presentation back then were mainly related to the application of the second generation of Eurocode 7 and 8, while now we are addressing the challenge of the failures, geotechnical or earthquake-related failures, and the lesson learned. Our Romanian delegation today at this second edition of this event is composed of Alexandra Ene, who was until less than 1 month ago the General Secretary of the Romanian Society, and she is coming from the company Pope and Associates Geotechnical Engineering. Also Dan Iancu, who is the CEO of D.A. Consulting Engineering in Bucharest, one of our links, let's say, in between structural and geotechnical engineers. Professor Horatiu Popa from the Technical University of Civil Engineering, and also Dragoș Marcu, who is the CEO of Pope and Associates company, but also the president of the Romanian Society for Association for Structural Designers. Let's say our big sister association with whom we have very good connections. I am sure that all the presentations will be very interesting, both from for our Romanian and Greek communities, and I'm sure that this will be a success. The theme, as I said before, is related to failures. We came up with 3 presentations for you, one which is indeed a failure, and 2 others that are showing how to not arrive to a failure, how to avoid it, hopefully. So we are trying to cover all the technical aspects of this seminar. Before handing up my opening speech, I would like to really and warmly thank to all the organizers here in Thessaloniki and in Athens, to the Hellenic Society for organizing this, and not least to the generous sponsors without their generous contribution, of course, this would not be possible. Thank you very much, and let's hope for other events. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Loretta, for your introduction. We have the privilege today to have with us the head of the Department of Civil Engineering of the Aristotle University of Thessaloniki, Professor Xenidis, who is kindly requested to come to the stand to address the audience.
Dear colleagues and esteemed guests, it is a great pleasure welcoming the second Greek-Romanian Seminar on Lessons Learned from Earthquakes and Geotechnical Failures on behalf of the Department of Civil Engineering, a gathering that, as said, continues a dialogue that began in Bucharest last March and shows the value that we place in this cooperation. As Professor Batali said, Greece and Romania have much to share. Among them is the direct experience of strong earthquakes, geotechnical instabilities, and seismic design challenges. These are not abstract case studies. These are part of collective memory, events that shape how we design, inspect, and repair the places people live and work. And this is a driving force behind our efforts as engineers. So discussing these topics is crucial towards building safer communities. What makes the collaboration even more meaningful is that our regions may face similar hazards, but often in a different geological and structural context. By comparing approaches, successes, and setbacks, we enrich each other's knowledge, and equally importantly, we create personal and professional bonds that will carry this cooperation beyond today's meeting. The Hellenic Society for Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering and the Romanian Society for Soil Mechanics and Foundation Engineering are already active partners in regional initiatives. Joint sessions have been organized under several occasions. Both societies collaborate closely with universities in the Balkans. The Civil Engineering Department of Aristotle University of Thessaloniki has also been a key player, hosting international events, especially on soil structure interactions and seismic microresonation. These initiatives demonstrate that our cooperation extends beyond bilateral meetings. It is part of a broader regional effort to share expertise and strengthen resilience across Southeastern Europe. With that said, I would like to warmly welcome you again and wish you all a productive and inspiring day of exchanging knowledge and experiences. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Xenidis, for your introduction. We also have the honor to have with us the President of the Technical Chamber of Greece, section of Central Macedonia, Mr. Elias Pertzinidis, who is kindly asked to come to the stand to address the audience.
Καλημέρα και από μένα. Εγώ θα σας μιλήσω στα ελληνικά. Είναι θέμα αρχής για μένα. Ως πρόεδρος του Τεχνικού Μελητηρίου, στη χώρα μου δεν μιλάω σε άλλη γλώσσα. Ζούμε σε μια σεισμογενή χώρα. Και θεωρώ ότι ο αντισεισμικός κανονισμός που έχουμε είναι από τους καλύτερους στον κόσμο. Έχουμε κάνει στον τομέα αυτό της επιστήμης άλματα τα τελευταία χρόνια, αλλά έχουν και άλλα πολλά να γίνουν. Η επιστήμη συνεχώς εξελίσσεται και νομίζω ότι τέτοιες δράσεις το μόνο που έχουν να προσφέρουν και να προσφέρουν πολλά. Και μάλιστα αυτό που βλέπω, οι σεισμοί και κυρίως τα εδάφη έδρασης των κατασκευών μας και των υποδομών μας, γιατί όσο ισχυρό και να κάνω ένα κτίριο, αν αστοχήσω στα θεμέλια, καταλαβαίνουμε ότι θα πέσει σαν κουτί, ολόκληρο. Λοιπόν, άρα τα πάντα ξεκινάνε από το έδαφος. και από εκεί και πέρα έχουμε τις γνώσεις για να κάνουμε ανθεκτικές και σίγουρες κατασκευές έναντι των σεισμών. Παράδειγμα, οι τελευταίες σεισμικές δράσεις που έχουμε στην Χερσόνησο του Άθος, στο Άγιον Όρος, όπου βλέπουμε ότι όλες αυτές οι μνημειακές κατασκευές, με βάση τις αποκαταστάσεις που είχαν γίνει τα τελευταία 40 χρόνια, έχουν ανταπεξέλθει πάρα πολύ καλά στα έντονα σεισμικά φαινόμενα που έχουν αντιμετωπίσει. Δεν θα σας κουράσω άλλο. Θερμά συγχαρητήρια για την εκδήλωση και περιμένουμε με αγωνία να δούμε τα αποτελέσματά της. Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
So, after these brief introductions, we are going to start with the lectures of the technical content of the day. And before I introduce Professor Dimitris Pitilakis to come to the stand, a few things about the rules of the day. As you were entering this room, you have, all of you, the program, the leaflet with the program, plus a small piece of paper which has two sides. If you use one side, the one that is called Attendance Certificate and Questionnaire, and you scan with your cell phones the QR code that is there, you can enter your email addresses and ask for a certificate of attendance of this event if you wish. Plus, if you want to help us with the planning of future events, you can also fill in the questionnaire that we have there. If you flip this little piece of paper, there is another QR code on the side that says questions to the lecturer, which you can scan with your cell phones, the QR code here, which will allow you to go to a website where you can type in your specific questions for each one of our lecturers. This will be collected by our moderator of the panel discussion at the end of the day, Professor Giorgos Belokas, who is going at the end of the day to address these questions to our lecturers. So please feel free to enter this website, to enter your questions. You can enter again and again. It's not something that you can do only once if you scan this QR code.